And that's one of the key focuses, right? There's so many different channels, from being findable, from SEO through search, right? And the AI side, there's SEO, there's all spots everywhere online, the AEO, which is like people asking questions, and then of course there's just GEO, right, which is what the search engine is essentially for AI. And so you have a nice recipe for that, and that's what kind of being a local celebrity is about. As the algorithm change, the business owners like yourself need to be more prominent, because in all honesty, nobody really knows the footprint, including the engines. They're testing so much all the time, and so it's been really fun to to see you get in front of the camera. You're a well-spoken lad, and you have the analytics side. That's I think a lot of the issues is most people don't really have substance. They're talking about that uh, fluff and fill, as we would say, right? That's one of the catchphrases that people use, and you have so much value to add because you've been in the field, right? You almost did it backwards in a way. You started with the customer experience, you went to the to inside the operations, you understand the fab and install side, and now you're kind of creating that infinity loop. And it just so happens that when we've started talking, you actually met us from sellmorecountertops.com, one of our microsites, and we had a nice conversation and realized that we have a client in common with you. And Dreary Design are right out of Glen Ellen, and they're 15 minutes from you or so, maybe 10, 15 minutes. And when I had said to Gladys and Carl, hey, we're talking to Renato, they're like, man, he's super meticulous about what they do. And it might not be the fastest, but it's, to what Zach said, the most dependable, and you just do things right, and in a world of service-based businesses that either don't reply to somebody or don't do a thorough job, you're really anchoring in on that. And so how does it, you never would have got that feedback if it wasn't for the relationship that I've had with Dreary now for 7 years. But how does that make you feel when one of the leading design and build firms in all Chicagoland is saying that about you, Renato?
Yeah, we love Drury Design. They're a great firm. Gladys is amazing. So love hearing that feedback. That makes me think that we're doing our job right. I explained earlier, like what we were really trying to deliver is that just dependability. When you hire us, you know exactly what you're going to get, and it's going to get done right the first time, every time.